10 second, 5 second. Start. Feeling aggrieved and dissatisfied by the impugned judgment and order passed by the High Court, reversing the Court of Acquittal and convicting the appellant, original accused number 4, for the offences under section 302, read with 34 IPC, original accused number 4 has preferred the present appeal. Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant has submitted that as per Setenta of decisions of this court, when two views are possible and an order of acquittal passed by the learned trial court is based on appreciation of evidence on record, the High Court shall not interfere with such an order of acquittal. It is submitted that in the present case, the High Court has reversed the order of acquittal in an appeal under section 378 CRPC and has exercised the powers jurisdiction beyond the scope of section 378 CRPC, making the above submissions. It is prayed to allow the present appeal and set aside the impugned judgment and order passed by the High Court and restore the well-reasoned judgment and order of acquittal passed by the learned trial court. The present appeal is vehemently opposed by the learned standing counsel appearing on behalf of the respondent, State of Uttar Pradesh. Learned counsel appearing on behalf of the state has vehemently submitted that in the facts and circumstances of the case, the High Court has not committed any error in reversing the judgment and order of acquittal and consequently convicting the accused. It is submitted that being the first appellate court against the judgment and order of the acquittal passed by the learned trial court, the High Court is justified in reappreciating the entire evidence on record and coming to its conclusion. Reliance is placed on the decision of this court in the case of Umed Bhai versus State of Gujarat 1978 1 SCC 228. It is submitted that by the impugned judgment and order, the High Court has considered in detail the grounds on which the learned trial court acquitted the accused, and having found that the grounds on which the accused have been acquitted are not tenable at law and are just contrary to the evidence on record and are perverse, the High Court has rightly convicted the accused. It is further submitted that in the present case, the prosecution has established and proved the actual place of incident occurrence and has explained in the injuries on one of the accused, Muralidhar Pathak. It is submitted that even in the 313 statements, the appellant, original accused number 4, has also stated about the enmity. It is submitted that therefore, even according to the appellant, original accused number 4, there was an enmity between the deceased and the accused. It is further that one of the grounds on which the learned trial court acquitted the accused was that no independent witness has been examined. It is submitted that when the witnesses who are examined are found to be reliable and trustworthy, made a non-one examination of the independent witnesses shall not be fatal to the case of the prosecution. It is further submitted that one another reason given by the learned trial court, which has been elaborately dealt with by the High Court, was that neither there was any firearm injury nor the firearm was recovered. It is submitted that in the deposition of the eyewitnesses, it has been come on record that, as per the case of the prosecution, there was a fire shot, but it was in air and no injury was sustained by the firearm. It is submitted that in the present case, the eyewitnesses PW2, PW4 have fully supported the case of the prosecution, and therefore the High Court has rightly convicted the accused.